Libra, hi. This is going to be a general reading for the week of July 13th. It's going to be a general reading, and take for yourself what you will and leave the rest for someone else. It doesn't apply to you. And then we're going to end up with a reading, a message from the universe from our Ascended Masters deck. So let's get started, Libra. Let's see here. Okay, and your general card's going to be Eight of Cups. New beginnings. You are walking away from what doesn't serve you anymore. And that is what this is all about. You want something better for yourself. It could be even walking away from an old dynamic. It could be two people, but you're completely shifting how you look at your relationship. Two. It doesn't have to be a brand new person. Okay, so you were represented by the Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups. This is good. Emotional fulfillment. This shift is bringing about a much better attitude for you and the people that you're involved with. And that is surrounded by the World, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. You could be moving unexpectedly. You could just be changing jobs. But either way, you might be a little anxious about it all, but just go with it. Let it flow. Okay, your influences are the Ten of Pentacles. You're a little apprehensive about it. That is surrounded by the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. This is optimism. This is good stuff. Happiness. You're afraid it's going to go bad, but I don't really see that happening. I see some really good new and revised relationships for you. Okay, your strength card is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Time to evaluate your life, basically. And surrounded by the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords. Be courageous. Sometimes you got to break a few eggs to make a really good omelet, right? Well, that's what you're doing here. Break your old dynamics about things. Break your old patterns. Look at them in a different way. Look at them in a different light. That can apply to most any situation in your life. Your most recent past is the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you've had a lot of good stuff. You've had abundance. There have been some positive things, but that doesn't mean that you can't reinvent it again. That is surrounded by the High Priestess, the Four of Wands, and the Fool. Yeah, there have been some bad decisions. I would call it stagnation. Not necessarily the word bad, kind of in a rut about it. Is this really serving me anymore? Well, your immediate future is the Six of Cups, which is basically a reunion with the happy parts of yourself, happy parts with your relationship, and that is surrounded by the Eight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Page of Swords. You're afraid this is all going to be too hasty, but don't worry about it. If you're both on board, or all of you are on board, it's fine. Okay, your attitude about this is the Four of Swords. You've taken a break. You want to evaluate things. And this is surrounded by the Temperance, Page of Cups, and Knight of Wands cards. Yeah. Just be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. You do like a good challenge, don't you, Libra? Okay, your environment's the Strength card. You're just going to wear it down. You're going to be persistent. You're going to be obstinate. and you're going to overcome. Your hopes and fears is the moon. There's never going to be a time where you're just going to say, okay, this is it, I'm done, new beginnings. It can be a transition, Libra. It really can. And that is surrounded by the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Death card. Yeah, you can transform. You can transform it. But is it really a fight, or is it a revelation? That's the question I'm going to give you. And your outcome, the final outcome, is the Lovers, which is a wonderful new dynamic, new partner, new relationships. This can be with work. This can be in love. Most of you, it's love. And that is surrounded by the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the result of hard labor. It's not going to be perfect, okay? And maybe this won't serve you the way you thought it would. And if that's the case, just pick up and start again. Okay, your final message from the universe, from our Ascended Masters deck, is yoga. Just had yoga. Basically, balance your inner and outer. Don't focus too much on the ephemeral. Don't focus so much on your higher self that you forget the world around you. Balance. You know the phrase work and home life balance? Well, there's an inner and outer self balance too. And you need to focus on that. So hope this helps, and we'll see you next time.